A fresh political controversy has emerged ahead of the Osun State governorship election, after Imo State Governor Hope Uzodimma responded sharply to comments made by Afrobeat superstar Adeleke, popularly known as Davido, over the forthcoming poll. The exchange between the two figures has attracted widespread attention because of the political influence of those involved. Davido, one of Nigerian's biggest music stars, has openly supported his uncle, Governor Adeleke, while Uzodimma, a leading figure in the APC, has predicted that the Osun governor could lose his bid for a second term. The disagreement began after Davido, during a press conference on Wednesday, appealed to politicians to allow a free and fair election in Osun State.
I understand the tension and emotion surrounding this election, but I urge everyone to remain calm. No political ambition, disagreement, or election is worth the life of an Osun son or daughter. Let us reject violence. I'll say it again. Let us reject violence, intimidation, provocation, and most importantly, destruction. And to our daddy from Imo State, I say this with respect, sir. I have heard rumors suggesting that there are moves to interfere in the Osun State election or use the state as a political battleground to prove a point. I do not present these claims as facts, but I appeal to you, sir, to use your influence to promote peace and allow the people of Osun choose their candidates freely. We have mutual connections, and I have a deep connection to Imo State. My wife, Chioma, is from the state, which makes this appeal more sincere. Please, let Osun remain peaceful. We say it again, please, let Osun remain peaceful. One more time, let Osun remain peaceful.
The singer raised concerns over reports of possible interference in the August 15 governorship election and called on political actors to respect the democratic process. Although Davido did not mention Governor Hope Uzodimma by name, he appealed to a politician from Imo State to allow the people of Osun to decide their preferred leader without intimidation or interference. Davido urged political leaders to promote peace and ensure that voters are allowed to exercise their right freely. His comments came as political parties continue preparation for the election, which has become one of the most closely watched governorship contests in the country. Writing to the singer's remark, Governor Hope Uzodimma dismissed the appeal, saying Davido should direct his message to the people of Osun State rather than to him. In a statement issued by his senior special assistant on electronic and creative media, Bruce Mwogugu, Uzodimma said the people of Osun will determine the outcome of the election through their votes. The Imo governor also criticized the performance of Governor Adeleke, claiming that many residents of Osun State had lost confidence in his administration. According to Uzodimma, the political atmosphere in the state suggests that voters are ready for a change of leadership. The reality is that Governor Adeleke has, in the opinion of many, failed woefully in the discharge of his responsibilities. This is why many Osun voters are determined to vote him out in the August 15, 2026 governorship election, the statement said. Uzodimma further argued that instead of appealing to politicians, Davido should focus on preparing his uncle for the responsibilities of leaving office after the election. The governor's statement included a direct criticism of the singer, suggesting that if Adeleke loses the election, Davido could consider signing him as a dancer in his music band. Perhaps, Davido should also begin making preparations to officially sign his uncle as a dancer in his musical band, because judging by the mood of the electorate, he may well be out of a political job after the August 15, 2026 governorship election, Uzodimma said. The comment has generated reaction across political and social circles, with supporters of both sides defending their positions. Governor Adeleke became governor of Osun State after defeating the incumbents during the 2022 governorship election. His victory was celebrated by supporters including Davido, who played a visible role during the campaign period. Since taking office, Adeleke's administration has highlighted its achievements in governance, infrastructure, and public service delivery. However, opposition figures have continued to criticize his government, arguing that more needs to be done to address challenges facing residents. The APC has been working to regain control of Osun State after losing the governorship seat in the previous election. Governor Uzodimma, as a prominent APC leader, has been actively involved in political discussions surrounding the upcoming election. Political analyst says the exchange between Davido and Uzodimma reflect the increasing importance of celebrity influence in Nigerian politics. Over the years, Nigerian entertainers have become more involved in political discussions, using their platforms to encourage voter participation and express opinions on national issues. Supporters of Davido argue that public figures have the right to speak on matters affecting society, especially when their voices can encourage citizens to participate in democratic processes. However, critics believe entertainers should avoid statements that could increase political tension or create unnecessary conflicts. The latest disagreements also highlights the close relationship between entertainers and politics in Nigeria. Davido's support for his uncle has made him one of the most visible celebrity figures involved in the Osun election, while Uzodimma's response demonstrates the level of political competition surrounding the pool. As the election approaches, political parties are expected to increase their campaigns and mobilize supporters across the states. The major issue remains whether Governor Adeleke can secure another term or whether the opposition will succeed in taking power. The outcome will depend on voters and the issues that matter most to them, including governance, economic conditions, infrastructure development, and public trust. While the exchange between Davido and Uzodimma has created headlines, the final decision will rest with the people of Osun State when they cast their votes. The coming weeks are expected to bring more political debates, campaign activities, and public discussions as candidates compete for the support of voters. Do you think celebrity involvement can influence election outcomes in Nigeria? Share your thoughts in the comments and join the conversation as the Osun governorship election draws closer. I'm Chidera Osun. Thanks for watching and do have a beautiful day.